Hi everyone, and welcome to a brief explanation to order of adjectives. Everyone, of course, should know what an adjective is. It's a word that changes, describes, or modifies in some way a noun. And of course, a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. So the question is, when you have more than one adjective, how do you know which one comes first? Unfortunately, there's a lot of rules to this, and we're not going to cover them all in this lesson. And the best way to learn these rules is simply to practice using them. So let's take a look at some of the activities that you were asked to do. Read the sentences, select all the nouns and adjectives. Then use the sentences to answer the questions that follow. Let's start with our nouns. The first one, he is a clever student. Student is, of course, a noun. I gave my mother a lovely little Italian watch for her birthday. The house, remember the often tells us that a noun is coming, is large, old, and cold. Excuse me. I'm looking to buy a round wooden table for my dining room. She wore a beautiful blue and cotton dress to the party. Now let's find the adjectives, and these are going to be the words that describe those nouns. Not all of them, of course, just some of them. So, clever, for sure. And this one, lovely little Italian. All three of those are adjectives. Down here, all three of these are adjectives. Right. Now, you could make the argument that dining is an adjective, but I think in this case, honestly, it's more of a noun phrase. Dining room, they kind of go together. I think it would be considered one noun. Ask your teacher. They might disagree. And then she wore a beautiful blue and cotton dress to the party. Okay, now the next question asks us, which sentences have an adjective before the noun? Okay, well that's definitely one. 2, not 3, but 4 and 5. And the ones after the noun, that would just be 3. What's the only difference between these sentences? That's right. So here we have the verb is after the noun, and we can put the verb to be. Okay, and I'm going to put some quotation marks around that, which in this case is. Okay, which word is used to join the last two adjectives in the sentence if they come after a noun? There it is. Okay, and if you've got more than one adjective describing a noun, what do we use between some of the adjectives in some times? And that's right, it's that. A comma. Okay. Now, let's take a look at these sentences, and we need to write down the sentences which matches each one of these functions. Opinion. That's what someone thinks. It's difficult to prove. For example, I think we all probably agree on a color. But do we agree on beautiful? No, we definitely do not. So that is an opinion. Size. There we go. There's large in this sentence. Shape, round. From this sentence. Age, old, from the sentence on house. Then there's the blue example that we gave. The origin, where something comes from. Italian. Capital letter, please. Italian, and the material is cotton. Now, as I said, there are lots of rules for these, and down on this side of the page you have some of those rules. I do not recommend that you spend a lot of time studying them. Use these rules to refer back to and get an idea. The best way, and the way that native speakers do this, is they just listen for what sounds correct. Okay? We've got some more practice for you. The rules are also on a page that you can go back and forth to more easily. So try the practice, see how you do. Talk to your teacher if you still don't understand. Thanks.